So we are not going to make use of water. How am I going to get an easy and smooth blend? Watch and see how I'm going to do it, okay? Hello lovely viewers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch today's video. My new and my old subscribers, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all. And if this is your first time here, my name is Olanike and my channel name is Tips with Nikki. You are highly welcome into my family. Kindly click on the subscribe button down there, and also a bell icon will pop out. Click on it and choose the option all. That will give you a notification anytime I upload new videos. Thank you so much. As you can see guys, we are back in the kitchen, and for today's recipe I'll be making Ghanaian chili sauce, which is popularly known as Shito. For this, now let me introduce you to my ingredients. For this Shito recipe, I'll be needing onion, any type of color is okay. Any type of onion is okay, and I'm using this much. Okay, as you can see, I've already washed and peeled it. This is about 6 large onions. This is more than 3 obviously. This is about 6 large onions, yes, okay. And also ginger. I'll be using this much. It depends on the quantity you are making. Today I'm making a large quantity, so you take your ingredients according to the quantity you are making, okay? So I'm making use of this already peeled and washed. This is how it looks like. Ginger. My next ingredient is garlic, and here is the one I'll be using. I peeled off 3 of this size, 3 of this full garlic, okay? This is it in here. And also I'm making use of crayfish. This is my blended crayfish, and here is my dry fish, also blended. And also some seasoning cube, these 2 seasoning cubes, some salt to taste, and a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, not too much, okay? And also my final ingredient is vegetable oil. You can make use of any oil of your choice, but not olive oil, okay? Not olive oil. Make use of, I'm using sunflower oil. And for this recipe you'll be needing a lot of oil. Just get yourself a gallon of oil. For me, I'm having it in 1 liter, so I have 3 liters here, 3 liters of oil here. As I go, I'll let you know if I'll be needing more making. And also this is the pot that I'll be using. I purposely use this pot for my shito because it's heavy, it prevents it from burning too much, and also it is deep, so to avoid it splashing all over, I use this deep pot, okay? So I'm going to, as you can see, I've already washed and peeled the onion and ingredients easy. I'm going to chop it into smaller pieces for easy blending in my blender, okay? And also for this recipe we are not making use of water. Have you ever seen where you are cooking in the kitchen and you are not making use of water? We use water to cook, but for this recipe we are not using water whatsoever, not even little water. So I'm going to blend these ingredients together, the ginger, onion and garlic together in my blender. So we are not going to make use of water. How am I going to get an easy and smooth blend? Watch and see how I'm going to do it, okay? Now I'm done dicing the onions into smaller chunks, as you can see with the ginger I've chopped it into smaller pieces for easy blending. So I'm going to transfer it into my blender here. This Shito is always an essential for every boarding house student in Ghana. Yes, it's always added to their provisions whenever they are going to school. As we Nigerians never forget our cabin biscuits. If you can relate, let me know in the comment section below. That reminds me of the old school days. As a boarding house student in Nigeria, you can never go away, you can never do without your cabin biscuits, your cornflakes, your golden more. Yes. When I was in school, anytime I get the privilege to take Shito to school, that's when I'm every senior's school daughter. Yes, that time I get a lot of school mothers and a lot of friends as well, because as my parents were in Ghana, so I was with my grandparents in a boarding house. So sometimes they send me some Shito, then I take it to school. As a student, you can do a lot with Shito. Everything quite alright. So to blend it now, we are not making use of water, remember? So I'm going to blend it with oil. Yes, that's the secret. I'm going to blend it with oil. So enough so that it can blend smoothly. Okay. So now I'm done blending. Okay, so I'm going to transfer the mixture into my pots. Here is my pot. My cooker is on, so I place it on it like this. Then I transfer the blended smooth mixture. See how smooth it is. Then I'm going to add more. I showed you 3 liters. This is the remaining out of 1 liter. Okay, I'm going to add enough oil to this. It takes time to make Shito, and there's different method that you can use to make Shito. For me, I use this method and it's very simple and fast for me. So for now, we are done with 2 liters of oil. Then for the start, I'm going to cover it. See how it looks like. So I'm going to cover it to cook for a while. Let me say 15 minutes, because I have to be stirring it continuously. So I'm going to cover it for first 10 or 15 minutes, then I check on it. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I introduced my recipe to you as a chili sauce, and I never show you the chili that I'll be using, right? I know you guys will be like, what's she doing? I'm so sorry. It skips my mind. Okay, here I have my chili powder here. So sorry. And also this flake powder, dry pepper. Yes, so I'll be making use of these 2 type, not all, although I will measure it and see if it's okay for me and taste it later. And also I'll be making use of these tin tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I made my introduction, my ingredients was not complete, guys, forgive me. Okay, so I'm making use of this concentrated tomato paste. Okay, the tin tomato. As I go, I will let you know. I don't know, maybe I'll be making use of only 1 or the 2 or maybe 1.5. I will let you know, but I will be using this. And also these are my chili peppers here. The rest ingredients have been introduced already. So let's go back to the pot. My mixture is already boiling here. Okay, as you can see, Making shito needs a lot of time. It takes time. You have to keep stirring it until it is golden brown. Yes. So imagine, when is this gonna be done? Okay, so I'll keep on stirring like this until it is golden brown. Maybe let me add more oil so that it will be faster for me, because I have less than 2 hours for this recipe. I have to go and pick up my son from school. So out of the 3-liter oil, we've used 2 liters. This is the remaining 1 liter. So I'm going to add this one to it again. As I go on, I will let you know if I'll be needing more. Okay. As I said, I'm making a large quantity. Anytime I'm making shito, I always make it in a large quantity and be free. And also, shito can last longer. It will not do anything. I've kept my shito for a year before, and it was perfect and okay. I'll show you the techniques later, what will make your shito last longer. Okay, now you can see we have enough oil here, so I think I'll cover it up for a while. Checking on it after 15 minutes, you can see that it has released more oil. Okay, and this is it, changed in color. We are getting there small. We are going to fry this until it is golden brown. You can see that at first it was pure white, now it is changing in color. So we keep on frying and stirring. That's why I like this pot for my shito. It makes it easy for me. As I'm stirring it now, it is not sticking to the pot at all. If it had been another pot, it will start burning and you hear the burning smell in your shito, which is not good. So this pot is heavy and a perfect one for making shito. So I'm going to leave it on for another 10 minutes, then I'll check on it again. After cooking it for about 25 minutes, this is how it looks like. Let me zoom it for you to see very well. Okay, now as you can see, it's golden brown after 25 minutes of cooking. If you've been with me from the beginning, you can see that this was not the color at the beginning. So at this stage, I'm going to introduce the tin tomatoes, the tomato puree. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to scoop this out and add it to the mixture, just like this. Let me see, I think I'll be adding the other one. Yes, I'm making a large quantity at once, so this is the other one. Shito can take time to be done. I can see that this one is even faster because of the oil that I blended the ingredients with. If I had used water, by now I'll still be there frying and making sure all the water is completely dry. But I didn't make any use of water, so it's a little bit faster for me. You'll be wondering that the oil is too much. Never mind. Oh my god, it will be okay as we move on. Okay, mixing it together very well. I want the tomatoes to mix with the already cooking. So now I'm leaving it to continue cooking. Then I'll be back to check on it. This is how far that I've gone. At about 45 minutes of cooking. As you can see, we are getting there. So at this point, I'm going to add the chili pepper. I'm adding this one first. That's 5 tablespoons. Also 5 of this. It depends on you how spicy you want yours to be. Okay, just take it according to your taste. I'm going to mix it together. Then I will taste to see if the chili is okay for me. I want it to be extra spicy. If you don't like it that way, feel free to reduce it. That's how I like mine to go. So I'm going to taste for the pepper. I'm adding all this. Then more of this. It's not spicy as I want it. Okay, I think it's okay now. As you've been following me, you can see that I'm adding the ingredients step by step. I added it according to. I didn't just add everything at once, and no. It's not done like that. So you add it step by step when it is needed. Okay, so we are almost there. Oh my goodness, I'm tired of, my hand is tired of stirring. Here is the progress. I still want it more darker, so I'll continue. If the color is okay for you like this, but for me, I want it to fry a little bit more. Shito takes a lot of time, honestly, especially when you are making it in a large quantity like mine. Oh my god. That's why whenever I'm making it, I make it in a large quantity, then I forget about it. Okay, so far it's not gonna spoil. Shito can last for a year. So at this point, I'm going to add my seasoning. Okay, these 2 seasoning cubes, some salt to taste, and also my aromat all-purpose seasoning. I'm adding everything together, then I taste to see if it is okay, or I'll I'll be needing more. This, I'm taking 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay, you can see that I made a large quantity. 2 teaspoons of salt. Then 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Mix everything together. Then I taste to see if it is okay. Yeah, getting there now gradually. So the next stage will be the final stage, which is adding the fish and the crayfish. Okay, that's the final stage. So now let me taste to see. Perfect. As you can see, now it is golden brown. This is how I like it. Okay, we are getting there. So at this point I'm going to add the last ingredient, which is the crayfish and the herrings, the dry fish. Okay, so the dry fish goes first. Anyone can go first actually. Okay, Shito is a lifesaver actually. If you have this at home, you can easily grab it, lay your hands on it and eat it with anything. Eat it with bread, fried yam. Ghanaian, they eat it with awache, banku, dokuno, name it. With rice, anything. With gari. School days we used to prepare cold water gari. We prepare eba with cold water. Anytime I have Shito in my provision box, we prepare gari with cold water and we eat it with our Shito. After that, you are good to go for the day. The rest is just for you to be drinking water. Oh my goodness, gone are those days. What a beautiful memory. Now, wow, as you can see at the beginning, I told you, you can see that's no more oil. Yes. So let me see if I will add all of the, let me taste and see. Wow, I'm not going to use everything, it's too much. Okay, e basta. Okay, here is it. You see what I'm talking about? And guys, remember, I did not add more oil to it. Okay, so I used 3 liters for this Shito. I used 3 liters, but I don't know yet because the oil will be the preservative. Okay, so let me finish and see if the oil will come up on top of this thing. The oil will be the preservative of this Shito, so you have to have extra oil on top of it. Now my Shito is ready. You guys can see. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. Wow, and very spicy though. I've already off the cooker, so I'm going to leave this to cool down completely. Yes, that's very important, guys. Your Shito have to cool down completely before packaging it. Okay, before storing it. If it is for sale, I have to cool down completely before packaging it. Okay, and for my storage, I'm going to use this jar. Okay, I recycle this. Okay, please, if you've been following me, you know I like recycling. This is my honey, so I recycle the empty honey jar. Okay, so I'm going to store my Shito in this jar. I'll add more later because this is a lot. I'm going to store this in this jar. And also, very important thing, anytime you want to scoop out your Shito in here, make sure you use a plastic spoon, okay, so that it will last longer, so that it will not gone bad, it will not spoil. Okay, you use a plastic spoon. And also make sure the spoon is dry. You all, this is my Shito, waiting for it to get to cool down completely. Then I will transfer it into my storage jar. Okay, then remember the dry spoon that you'll be using to scoop it out. Okay, no water in this recipe. Yes, I've stored my Shito for a year before and it didn't go bad. Okay, so then thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you all. Till I come your way next time, stay blessed and bye bye.